Today is the 2nd of January 2026. It's now 6:38 p.m. and I want to tape here or record here some occurrences in my mind about hydrogen burn energy. Now, since hydrogen is a proven fuel because the Toyota Corporation concentrated on it and had them in flask-like bottles for use. How they extract it, I don't know. But what I would know is that it is useful and it is doable. It takes time and effort to bottle and to transport, which is a considerable cost. Now, the hydrogen burn internal combustion engine, or HICE, they say are basically an upgrade of existing internal combustion engines. So I think that hydrogen burn energy is probably a very formidable candidate. Formidable candidate, hydrogen burn energy is probably a formidable candidate for universal energy prime drivers. Universal power prime drivers. Well, prime drivers is a term they use in engineering, and it is what gives most of the force to the machinery. Prime drivers. They are not drivers of their computer systems or apps. They are real powerful horsepower kind of thing. So now hydrogen is also looked at in our fusion experiments since the tokamaks back in the 60s, when artificial intelligence and 64-bit computer wasn't around. Now we have neural networks, and they say neural networks are systems that can teach themselves. Well, we people in the United States all go to high school, it's mandatory, right? And most people around the world who does anything went to school. They had to learn. They weren't born knowing how to do anything. So artificial intelligence and neural networks, to me, is something we cannot live without. Our very survival on this planet depends on it in this way. Recently, there were avalanches that caused waves over 600 feet high, and thousands of earthquakes are recorded every week or every day that most of us never heard about, probably thanks to President Trump, who did a number on weather forecasting, and most likely did a number on this too. That's what I know. I didn't check it. I didn't double check it, but I think he probably was a driver behind it. That's a different driver, different things. So we know that fossil fuels all came from living matter, and the abundance and magnitude of it is incredulous. And what is a living matter now? It's us and the forests and the seas. So the next cycle of fossil fuels could very well be us, where we're buried beneath our current tectonic plates, which is a possibility. Science seems to point to that. So we are in a position today that we may be able to mitigate that sort of stuff. And it's because of military rivalry and enmity and the, what do they call it, arms build-up. That also is a reason we live the way we live today. The arms build-up and the destruction that doesn't have to happen and did not have to happen.